nothing worthwhile. The recognized symbol of excellence in crappy podcasting.
Hi, I'm Evan Moody, man.
I'm Andy Gutierrez, man. What's going on?
And you're listening to Nothing Worthwhile.
And you're listening to Nothing with Gru and the thing there.
Of course, I prefer atonal jazz, but... Oh, hi. We're with Brent Midland, the keyboard player for the Grateful Dead. Brent, I suppose you get tired of being asked what it's like to be the new member of the Grateful Dead.
Yeah, I'm getting real burned out on the new guy image.
Yeah. So, Brent, what's it like being the new member of the Grateful Dead?
A lot of people asking me what it's like being the Grateful Dead.
Uh-huh. Well, Brent, was there any initiation you had to go through?
They locked me in a room for 14 days with a strobe light.
Good thing you weren't an epileptic. Now, has there been any member of the band who's been a particular prick to you?
Actually, Weir has. He keeps snapping me with a towel in the locker room.
Ouch. Well, who's been the nicest guy?
Definitely Phil.
Phil, huh? Okay, now, Brent, did you have any problems learning any of the Dead's tunes?
No, actually, I picked him up pretty easy. I have had a problem with one tune.
Now, what's that?
St. Stephen.
St. Stephen? That's odd. It doesn't seem like a particularly complex tune. I'm not a musician, but why don't you play it for us?
Wouldn't you rather hear Far From Me or Easy to Love You?
Well, no, we haven't really heard St. Stephen for a while, so why don't you...
That's because I can't play it.
Well, why don't you just give it a shot for us, huh?
You asked for it.
Okay. St. Stephen.
Shit. Fuck.
Well, how about this note?
Won't work.
Why don't you just give it a try, Brent? Just give it a try.
If you really want me to.
Yeah. Try that note.
Told you.
Okay, this is really great, Tom. This is really terrific. We're going to go out in front of a Grateful Dead audience, and none of the Dead will introduce us. That's just terrific. They're going to eat us up. They're going to be going, who the fuck are these guys, you know?
I know. I don't know.
I'm thirsty, too.
Hey, excuse me. Would you go out and get a couple of cold sixes, because I'm going to go on stage and I'm getting really dry.
Oh, I would, but I got to go up there myself pretty soon. I'm the keyboard player.
Oh, Brent, I'm sorry. Hey, you know, your songs on latest album are the best.
They're a breath of fresh air, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Something different, finally.
Really?
Brent, we were wondering if you'd do us kind of a favor, if you'd introduce us tonight.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah?
To the audience?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, help us out a lot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks.
Frank and Dave.
No, Brent. It's Franken and Davis, okay?
Franken and Davis.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
All right.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, well, we're going to go on now, so let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Brent, okay. Main thing is tell the crowd that we've been friends of the Dead for a long, long time. You know, like a lot longer than you have.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Say, like, you know, we were there for the acid test with Ken Keesley and Mary Munsters and, you know,
Yeah,
Montana Teus and stuff like that. All right?
Fine.
Lay it on thick.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. This is going to be fun.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Thanks, Brent.
Thanks, Brent. Got it. We need this. Okay, this is a big favor for us, Brent. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be going out there in front of all those deadheads, and it's like, Jerry, don't stop.
Yeah,
We got to do comedy in front of these guys, so, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, go out there. Now remember, we're friends of the Dead for a long time. Oh, this is great, Tom. This is great. We're going out in front of the Dead audience, and we're going to be introduced by Brent. I mean, he's been with the group for about 5 minutes. This is just great. Come on, let's go. He must be out there.
Sorry to have to do this. I don't really know these guys, and I don't think they're very funny. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Frank and Dave.
actual owners haven't even been born yet. But we never tend the garden and we rarely pay the rent. Most of it is broken and the rest of it is bent. Put it all on plastic and I wonder where we'll be when the bill's here. We can't run, but we can't hide from it. Of all possible worlds, we only got one, we gotta ride on it. Whatever we've done, we'll never get far from what we leave behind. Baby, we can run, 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 but we can't hide. Well, I'm dumping my trash in your backyard, making certain you don't notice really isn't so hard. You're so busy with your guns and all of your excuses to use them. Well, it's oil for the rich and babies for the poor. We got everyone believing that more is more. When a reckoning comes, maybe we'll know what to do there. We can't run, but we can't hide from it. Of all possible worlds, we only got one, we gotta ride on it. Whatever we've done, we'll never get far from what we leave behind. Baby, we can run, 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 but we can't hide. Oh no, we can't hide. All these complications seem to leave no choice. I heard the tongues of billions speak with just one voice, saying just leave all the rest to me. I need it worse than you see. And then I heard the sound of one child crying. Today I went out walking in the amber wind. There's a hole in the sky where the light pours in. Where is it now? Now I'm down on the asphalt land, like a hammer and blow from God's left hand. Where is it now? Where is it now? We can't run, but we can't hide from it. Oh, possible world, we only got one, we gotta ride on it. Whatever we've done, we'll never get far from what we leave behind. Baby, we can run, 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 but we can't hide. Oh no, we can't hide. We can't run. We can run. We can't hide from it. But that's something we can't do. Oh, possible worlds. We only got one. We gotta ride. We gotta ride on me and you. Never be done. We'll never get far. We'll never get far. No, we'll never get far. Baby, we can run. Baby, we can. Baby, we can run. But we can't hide. No, we can't hide. No, we can't hide. We can't run. We can't hide from it. No, we can't hide from it. So of all possible worlds, we only got one. We gotta ride. We gotta ride on it. This is the only fucking place we're gonna ride. Never get far from what never get far. No, we'll never get far. Baby, we can run, run, run. Baby, we can run. We can't hide. We can't run. We can't hide from it. Whatever we've done, we'll never get far from what we leave behind. Baby, we can run, 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 but we can't hide. Oh no, we can't hide.
Yes, we are back live via Zoom. It's been a while.
It has.
America's number one bicoastal podcast featuring two annoying Jews. My name, Evan Moody. I'm on the West Coast. In the much colder state of Arizona, temperatures have dropped well into the 40s in the early morning hours. Yeah, it's cold. It's cold.
Wow.
I actually had to put the heat on. Downstairs, and then upstairs we have a little portable heater that we like.
Ooh, a little portable heater.
Yeah.
A little space heater. Have a good time. Yeah.
We're specifically in the great city of Phoenix, Arizona, along with show mascot. Andrew got a chance to take a viewing a little bit earlier with his Journey T-shirt on. Braxton Moody, a.k.a. Doggy Shango.
Doggy Shango.
Doggy Shango. Yeah, he's beyond the puppy.
He's
over
growing,
a year
huh?
old now. He's growing. He's sleeping on the floor, enjoying.
So can we call him? Can we call him Matilda?
Oh, please, no. The treacherous fate of the British Bulldogs.
Yeah.
That'll be a pass. Actually, Bulldogs, they're not a very healthy breed. They got all those skin folds, and everyone, even Howard talked about it.
I don't know much about. I'm not in.
Yeah, I know. You're focused on you and only you, and well, actually, good for you.
Only me.
So let me introduce my good friend. He's in the southeast part of the United States, specifically Coral Springs or Parkland, Florida. His name is Andrew Gruthius, annoying Jew number 2. Gru, how the hell are you, my friend?
I'm doing just fine. It's good to see you again, as always, for the first time, for the last time.
Thank you.
What? Oh yeah, this is like our last show for the year.
Yes, it is
Thursday, December 30th.
Yes, a rare Thursday tape.
Yes, a rare Thursday taping of Nothing Worthwhile. Yes, everything here is fine. Although the weather is, it's been gorgeous. Like,
screw you.
I'm surprised that it's so cold down there. It's like, it's been absolutely perfect here. Normally I like it when it rains during the vacation because then I can justify staying inside and doing nothing. And I like it to, I like to stick it to all the people who come down to Florida, and pretend they own the place for 2 weeks. And then, they bring their COVID down here and then they go back to New York. No, everything is, everything's
it's all an evil conspiracy.
We know it. Of course, it's an evil conspiracy. Yeah. You've got the blue state bringing their stuff to the red state. They're the enemy. We have to destroy them. There's just no other way. But everything.
Of course, Andrew has to wedge in his political commentary even on a fun. Anyway.
Everything down here is great. We're gearing up towards New Year's, and moving on to bigger and better and happier and healthier times in 2022. Any resolutions for you, Evan?
Oh, I haven't really thought about that much. I'll take a pass on that. I haven't really thought about it, to be honest with you. I just hope, just like you. Hope for a happy, healthy New Year, a productive year.
Good.
Another year on the face of this earth.
Yeah.
So, any plans for New Year's Eve?
Yes, my plan is, and don't get upset, don't get angry, but I'm not planning on leaving the house on New Year's Eve because, as you know, New Year's Eve is when Cobra Kai season 4 is dropping.
Well,
So
why would I be angry?
That's
about
no. I'm just.
I'm
kidding.
looking forward to
No,
it too.
but that's how I'm spending New Year's. I'm
Yeah.
glued to the TV. So that's my New Year's plans. There's nothing really going on around here. Like people are actually surprisingly they're hunkering down a little bit again because of this new wave that's coming through. But that wouldn't it probably wouldn't change anything for me. I'd still be doing the exact same thing. But in 22, I'm looking. I've got some resolutions. I'm looking to start smoking. I'm looking to, to put on another, 30 or 40 pounds.
Very
I
good,
want to
very
be
good.
constructive. I want to build. I don't want to take away. I want to build. So, I'm going to add a lot of sugar. And I can't really add much more than I already take. But, I want to do things that are constructive. So, yes. We're going to.
Well, I mean, since you always mention COVID and the pandemic, I mean, if it really wipes everything out, Angie said he wants to build his fat reserves, his sugar reserves.
Yes.
If
Yes,
the
you got to be
supply chain
protected.
goes completely down, there you go.
You got to be. You got to be protected. No one will ever
All right.
argue that one. But yeah.
Well, we wish everyone listening a very, very happy and healthy New Year. Probably be the same. We may go to Marie's brother's for. If we go, we'll probably stay over there. I'm not going to be on the road.
Yeah, you
people drinking
sound
and stuff like that.
thrilled.
Huh?
You sound thrilled. Yeah, we'll go.
No, I love my. Yeah, no, I love her brother. Well, no, I don't know if I'll watch Cobra Kai then.
What's
I got
What's
other
Pops
people, but,
Moody doing on New Year's?
Probably a bottle of red,
A bottle
6
of-
bottles of wine. Then he'll call me and be like, "I screwed up. I needed a ride. I had to get a Uber. There's this thing called Uber. It's just a mess."
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, he called me yesterday. This is probably not interesting to anyone, but I'm sure Andy might
It
find
is
it
to
slightly
me.
interesting. So he goes, so my dad got me for my 30th birthday, very generous. He got me a Rolex watch, and he had it like encrypted. And Rolexes are
Encrypted?
pretty... I'm sorry, engraved. He had it engraved. He had like my name
Encrypted.
engraved
There's
on
like
the back.
secret nuclear codes in
All
there or
right,
something.
all right. I'm putting on the spot. I'm vamping for it. So he put like my name and maybe like my date of birth on the back of the watch. Very, very
Right.
beautiful gift. But with like Rolexes, they're pretty complicated. You got to like actually take them in once a year and get them cleaned.
Yeah.
And get them like reworked. And like I'm lazy, so my dad. And I never wear it because I'm not a big jewelry guy. Like I like a watch. That's about it. I don't wear bracelets.
I remember your earring phase.
Okay, yeah, but I was half gay then. I've completely fallen out of that. I've completely fallen out of that era. But anyway, well, you get a job, you become a teacher, you're professional. It's in that whole era that kind of phased out anyway for me anyway. So I said, Dad, look, take the watch. He wears it, he has it, and then he's like, I was on a website yesterday looking at Rolexes, and I looked at our model. Do you know how much money that Rolex is worth? And I'm like, no. And he's like, I saw an estimate for $13,000. I was like,
Yes.
I was like,
Break good times. Come on.
I'm like, Gru, get over here. We're going to the highlighter quickly.
Yeah, but
That's why
then when they see Evan Moody, it goes down to 75 cents.
Exactly.
It's like, yes, I want to
Yeah,
I want to get this autograph from like Babe Ruth or something. And the only problem is it says like to Harold.
Right. There you go. So yeah, everybody's good. I had dinner. We met my brother out for went to the Cheesecake Factory and had a nice little dinner. Marie and I. We saw Andrew. He's in good spirits. He's starting a new job.
Yes.
The beginning of the new year, so we're really excited for him. And
Great.
Mom's Moody is doing well, and so yeah, who cares? All right, everybody's fine. Gru, on today's podcast, Rolling Stone magazine calls them the greatest jam band of all time. It's the Grateful Dead, but we're going to specifically focusing on the Brent Midland era of the Grateful Dead. It's Midland and the Dead But before we get to that, Andrew, we're gonna test run our newest game. We're gonna test run something called Stump the Gruey. Are you ready,
Ooh.
Andrew?
You're going to test me?
Yeah, I gotta get to my stopwatch here.
Is this like Stump the Buoy?
This is we are riffing off of
No. I'm just saying,
Howard.
just so I know what to do, because this is a test run.
This is a test run, so
I got to make a
these are
jingle if it
questions-
works.
Well, yes, these are questions that any member of the Nothing Worthwhile universe could answer. These are trivia questions on music, movies, television, pro wrestling trivia, and Howard Stern. All 80s on.
Okay,
You want to give it a shot?
I do. So what? Yeah.
right.
So you.
I will.
Go ahead.
I'll read you the question. You give me the answer, or you could say pass, and I'll go to the next question, and then I'll go back, and we'll see how long it takes you. We'll just try this for fun.
Right. So like basically the idea is if I was playing against somebody, they wouldn't hear my answers, and
That's correct.
And whoever gets more in less time is the winner.
That would be correct.
Okay. All right. Let's.
All right. You wanna give this a
looking forward
shot?
to this. Yes. Yes.
All right,
Wait. Let me
try-
play.
all right,
Let me play something. There we go. Okay.
All right, it's
Here we go.
our newest game,
Yeah.
Stump the Gruey. All right,
Yeah.
all right, here we go. All right, we're going to start the clock.
All
in
right.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Name the first Billy Joel album to be produced by Phil Ramone.
The Stranger.
Sylvester Stallone, Tango, full name.
Ray Tango.
Who played Bobby Ewing on the hit show Dallas?
Patrick Duffy.
Who did Ric Flair defeat to win the first NWA title?
Dusty Rhodes.
What was the first city to syndicate Howard Stern outside of New York?
Philadelphia.
When Springsteen won a Tony Award, who presented it to him?
Pass. Wow.
The original host of WWF's Tuesday Night Titans.
Vince McMahon.
And
Lord Alfred Hayes.
whom did John Cena beat for his last WWE championship?
Oh, God. I'm going to say Randy Orton.
Name the Van Halen album with the most sales all time.
It's got to be 1984.
What was the name of the film where Robert De Niro played a concerned father trying to keep his son away from a local crime boss?
A Bronx Tale.
When Springsteen won a Tony Award, who presented it to
You
him?
asked me that. Oh, we're going back to it. I know it's wrong, but I'm going to say Robert De Niro.
And do you want to go back to who did John Cena beat for his last WWE championship?
You're saying I got it wrong.
That's right.
I'll just say The Miz.
All right, we'll stop there.
Okay.
All right, let's go through this. I apologize. I should have said those two were wrong.
No, it's okay.
Name the first Billy. We'll work on this. Name the first Billy Joel album to be produced by Phil Ramone. Andrew said The Stranger. That is correct.
Nice.
Sylvester Stallone's Tango, full name Ray or Raymond Tango. That is correct. Who played Bobby Ewing on the hit show Dallas? Andrew said Patrick Duffy. That is correct. Whom did Ric Flair defeat to win his first NWA title? Andrew was correct. Dusty Rhodes.
Nice.
That would be September 17th, 1981.
That part I wouldn't have gotten.
1981. What was the first city or first major city to syndicate Howard Stern outside of New York? Philadelphia. Andrew was correct. September 18th, 1996.
No.
Okay.
That can't be
Maybe it was
96.
86.
Had to
Maybe
be
it was
86 because I was
86.
thinking about
Yeah.
DeBella.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think that was wrong. All right. Fuck off. I'm sorry.
No, because the funeral for DeBella was way before that, I think. Way before 96.
When Springsteen won a Tony Award, which is the Oscar of theater, who presented it to him on the Tony Awards? It was one Billy Joel.
Really? I don't remember that.
Yes.
I remember De Niro introduced him performing on the Tony Awards, but I couldn't remember that it was Billy Joel who presented him with the award.
That's what I got.
No. You're right. I'm sure you're right. I'm just saying De Niro introduced him, Bruce performing one of his songs, but he didn't present him with any award. That's why I said De Niro.
Who are the original hosts of the WWF's Tuesday Night Titans? Andrew said Vince McMahon and Lord Alfred Hayes. He was correct. Whom did John Cena beat for his last WWE Championship? Gru originally said Randy Orton, which is a good guess, but actually I have The Rock at WrestleMania 29 in New York was Cena's last WWE Championship. Name the Van Halen album with the most sales. Van Halen 1984 was correct. And the name of the film in which Robert De Niro plays a concerned dad trying to keep his son away from the local crime boss, local mob. Andrew said A Bronx Tale. That was correct. We wrapped it up in, let me just unlock my screen, 1 minute and 39 seconds.
So that's 8 out of 10?
Was that? You got 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Not bad.
Yeah, was that enjoyable in any
yes.
level?
No, but I really enjoy it, and I love answering questions. And I think if we do the thing where we bring somebody on to compete, to do it right.
What was that? It sounded
I
like
spilled.
No,
I knocked my iced coffee over, but nothing spilled. Thank God.
All right.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
All right. Well, if anyone's listening and wants to challenge Mr. Andrew Gruthius at Stump the Gruey, we'll put a little message out on our Facebook page, and you'll message us, and we'll have you come on sometime in 2022.
Bring it, Mike Levy. Bring it, Mike Levy.
He'd be a good candidate.
He
Perhaps
would.
Craig Hasselbein. Mike Levy would be good. Mike Levy, I think, would be a perfect candidate, actually, for Stump the Gruey. All right.
Craig will beat
Andrew, perhaps. Give yourself credit. Those were, I would say those were medium. I didn't want to go too hard.
I'm surprised I didn't get the Cena one, but I didn't. I'd forgotten that that match was for the title. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, and actually, it's been a while. He really, after that second Rock WrestleMania tilt, they kind of I won't say they I mean, he definitely had a couple of runs with the what is it? Not the Intercontinental, the United States Championship.
Right.
Remember, he had on Raw, the United States Open Challenge. You know what? This is a good segue, real quick, Andrew. Real quick, day one pay-per-view WWE will be Saturday. Actually,
yep.
We texted quite a bit yesterday. I know that you are looking forward to it. Real quick, let me give quick thoughts. Obviously, the main event for the Universal Championship, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. You want to put a prediction on wax right now? Tell us what you think.
Yes, I think Brock Lesnar's going to win this one, and I think they're pretty much going to go back and forth until WrestleMania, where obviously they're going to have that's going to be the main event again. I'm not that terribly excited about it, only because we've seen it several times. But I think that will be the end of this run.
I agree.
But I think Brock is going to win. I think Brock is going to win on day one, though.
Okay, thank you. Now I will please pause, and I will. I actually agree with you. I think that the time to put the belt on Brock is now. Obviously, you got the whole Paul Heyman angle, and I actually agree with you about WrestleMania. Like, I'm okay with it, but I'm just okay with it.
Yeah.
We've seen these guys tangle enough. Would I be really excited if they did something up to WrestleMania and perhaps split those guys up into, that would be intriguing, but I'm pretty sure Andrew's right. You'll probably see this go all the way through WrestleMania, and that will close the story. And, look, I can't kill the WWE. We've always wanted longer storylines and more intricate, detailed storytelling. The WWE's always been criticized for not doing that. So here, I won't kill them for this. It's probably where they have to go with it, Andy, because they just don't seem to have they got a lot of big-time wrestling names, but they don't have a lot of stars, and certainly Roman and Brock are stars. So maybe their hands are tied.
Can you see them putting a call into Cena to try to drum up some excitement for? Even though to wrestling fans, I think they have. I don't know if they have 2 nights worth of solid matches, but I think they're going to have to call in some favors. They've let so many people go.
Well, I think that they will. I don't think he'll be part of this storyline, but I think obviously they got 2 nights at Jerry World, 100,000 perhaps max seating.
Yeah.
Obviously, the writing is on the wall, perhaps for like a Rock. I've even read Stone Cold. I just don't think at 53 or 54 Stone Cold's. I just don't see him coming back. Obviously
maybe they'll have Hulk Hogan come back dressed as a cowboy.
Please
and I'm kidding, and get booed again. I wouldn't even want that. I wouldn't even want it.
So embarrassing. Big 4-way. Ooh, a big 4-way for the WWE Championship. Big E the champ versus Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens. A tough one to read here. Build-up's been meh. That's just my opinion, Andrew. You want to give a prediction on the big 4-way for the WWE Championship?
Well, obviously, they're putting somebody in there to take the pin. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be Owens. I think Owens will take the pin. As far as who's going to pin him, I probably have to go with Lashley. I think they're going to put the title back on him. They've been building him up, so I'm going to call Bobby Lashley on that one.
Interesting. I don't dislike your prediction. I'll stay with the champ, Big E. I just think that they're committed to probably trying to pump this guy up into some kind of main event match. But I like Lashley. I like this incarnation of Lashley. I really feel there's a market for a Lashley Brock thing somewhere down the line, and hopefully I would love it for it to happen at Mania, because I think those two guys have legit UFC background and really two big heavy hitters. So if it's not Big E, I'd love for it to be Bobby Lashley. So good job there, Andrew.
Yeah, I
agree. I think the guy to take the pin. Please let me finish. Is probably Kevin Owens.
I was laughing at your belch.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I was going to ask you. Do you think with Big E, we were sexting yesterday, and I was getting very excited. No, when we were talking yesterday, I feel like Big E was thrust in a little bit too soon. He went right from the Bootios to the championship. I think he needs a mountain to climb, and I think he and Lashley could have a nice back and forth if they did that. I think he needs a little more revving up, as it were, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I won't disagree with you, but the funny thing is, I mean, Big E's been there since 2013. So, it's hard for me to... I hear you. My thing is, I don't know if he was necessarily